Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a love reading for Sagittarius from the 17th to the 30th of December 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, I put my email and my website details in the description box, so please contact me. I've also put the decks that I'm using in the description box. And I put links to Amazon and eBay, so click on these links to buy these decks. I will also be putting out my 2019 yearly reads for love, work, and a general read. And I will be putting them into playlists for each sign. And I will be putting links to these playlists at the end of the videos, so please watch these videos. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with a general energy read, and then I will do a general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so the first card is betrayal, and that seems to be what you're dealing with at this particular moment. There's a lot of spiteful and vindictive behavior going on around. There's a snake here, so a lot of toxic people, toxic situations, toxic words being spoken, causing a lot of problems, causing a lot of pain and hurt. And there's a lot of instability that you're facing at the moment. So some really a crisis kind of situation going on due to a betrayal that has happened recently. So there was a need for you to take control in the past, and you were feeling really hurt and abandoned, and maybe this is because of this betrayal, feeling very hurt and abandoned. And this has led to a lot of problems, a lot of instability coming in for you. So going into the future, you've got some celebrations and special occasions, so you will be attending a lot of parties and get-togethers and gatherings. And make sure you give yourself a treat so that you get yourself out of that energy of that betrayal or that nasty energy that you seem to be going through at the moment. So those are the energies for that, those 2 weeks. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this deck I have shuffled. So the energies of the cards is the 5 of coins. So there, the 5 of coins is about, it's usually about loss. In this card, it seems like, this woman seems to be very, very happy, but things are not really quite what they seem to be. The 5 of coins is about, a loss of a relationship or a loss of a job. Maybe this, the relationship that you were in was very, very happy, or you appeared to be very happy. It seemed like this person seemed to be doing everything for you, but it turned out not to be what it seemed to be. Maybe you lost your head in the relationship in a sense. You just got a hat lying on the floor, and maybe you received some message from this person that this relationship was not working out. So there also seems to have been a loss of money as well within this relationship. So looks like there was a financial loss as well as an emotional loss, and you were not feeling really, really too happy about it. So you might be, in a state of, feeling that poverty of or that loss, and it's had financial implications as well. So right now, you can see that you've got the 10 of Pentacles over here, which is showing that whatever relationship you had has come to an end. If you were living with this person, then, there's been a change of situation. You may have moved home. And, if there is, like I said, financial loss with this 10 of Pentacles over here, and it seems like this person was a very controlling person. They did everything. They almost controlled everything about you, but it seems like that relationship has come to an end. And you are going to be starting something new. So the end of that particular cycle right now. Maybe this person spoke a lot of lies, because the relationship ended because this person, the Magician is the card ruled by Mercury, and usually with this particular card, it talks about lies and deceit and pretending to be things that you're not. So people pretending to be what they're not. And it seems like since this card is being followed by the Ten of Pentacles, this person spoke a lot of untruths. They could have been an air sign person, in the sense of Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini person, and they spoke a lot of things, or they said a lot of things to you that were really untrue. And this is the thing. They're pretending to be what they weren't. So a lot of things, you can see there's a big sword in a hat. So they made things out to be, that they could do a lot of things for you, but they didn't produce the goods. And maybe you were mesmerized by their ability to communicate. They were very sweet-tongued, as they say. And this is the thing. They were going behind your back and doing things. You can see this man's going behind this woman's back and untying this bow here. So whatever they were doing it behind your back, and they were lying about it as well. So this is the reason why this relationship seems to have come to an end. And they were also pretending to be somebody, who really loved you, who really took care of you. But it doesn't seem to be that case, because you've got this, woman looking very happy, but it's on the Five of Coins card. So, although they were pretending that they were, maybe they told you they were very, very financially well off and they were very established, and that in itself was a lie. So in the past, you've got the Two of Swords over here. So, there's a loss of communication that has been going on over this year. So maybe you broke up with this person and you're not communicating at all with each other anymore. And you're very heartbroken. You see the two swords going through the heart. There could also be legalities. There might be a legal situation. So this could be a court case. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in. And while you're waiting, you're feeling very, very hurt about the whole thing, because there's also a loss of communication between you and that person. Now, the Sun card has come in for the last 3 months, so a lot of clarity will come in for you. And also, things will start happening now. Things will start moving. With the Sun card, it talks about things happening now, and you needing to take, start taking some action. And, it's about timing. This is a clock. So, it's about the timing. So, things are starting to move, and maybe there's some sort of deadline. Maybe you're waiting for this judgment to come through, and it's coming through now or it's come through now in this last 3 months. And it looks like there's that separation that's going on over there as well. So what you want is, with the 10 or the Wheel of Fortune, is for things to change. You want things to change for the better. So you're hoping for a change to come in, and you're hoping that this is the end of the cycle. So this has been playing on your mind about the cycle being ended. So you've finished off with this relationship. There may have been some sort of legal issue. The judgment is coming in or come in, and now you are, you understand that this person was a liar. With the Sun card, a lot of things have come to light as well. So, maybe this lying or the lies that this person spoke has been revealed to you in this last 3 months. And you can see there's the World card over here, which is the end, complete end. On a major arcana, this is the end of the complete cycle. You can see these people carrying the world on their shoulders. So this relationship was very, very burdensome. There's a lot of problems within the relationship in itself. Maybe you'll try to make it work initially, but it didn't pan out that way. And it just maybe got too overwhelming, and you had to let it go. And now you're gone your separate ways. You can see there are 2 flights, 2 birds going in 2 different directions there. And there's a child, so you both are beginning new lives, new beginnings for the both of you. So this is definitely the end of that particular cycle. For you, you are absolutely devastated by what happened. You've got the Tower card here representing you. You feel like everything is, gone to pieces. You can see this tower is crumbling. It's not even standing upright. And maybe all the truth that has been revealed to you now is shocked you. It's completely shocked you. So you are absolutely distraught by what has happened. Now, what people see around you, they see that the other person is, they're focusing on their work, and they seem to be quite fine. They seem to be dealing with things properly. So although you are completely devastated, it seems like the person that you were dealing with, or the person that you broke up with, they're just gone back to doing their work. They seem to have been, very financially well off. They could be like a businessman or a business owner, somebody in a very high position and making a lot of money, and maybe older than you as well. They're just getting on with things. They don't seem to be very, very perturbed or very, very distraught by what had happened. So what you're hoping is that somebody else comes in. So you want to leave this past behind, and you want somebody new to come in. Maybe you met somebody new who you're very sexually attracted to, and you're hoping that that becomes something, that this person is somebody that you can establish some kind of relationship. There's a train, so you want to move away from the situation, and you're hoping that, this person that you've met is going to be that person that takes you out of that. So going into the future, you've got the 9 of rods over here, the King of Swords, and the King of Rods. So, you do want to start something new, but you're very, very afraid to actually start a new relationship. You can see this child looking in, because you realize that that relationship that you had was not quite what it seemed to be. So you are now put up these barriers, and you've decided that, you want to start afresh because there's a little child here. And you want this new relationship, but you are afraid to actually go out there and find it. So you want that relationship to rather come to you than you going out there. And you're also very, very suspicious of anybody who comes and presents themselves to you. So you are putting up your defenses. You're holding off making any kind of moves on establishing another relationship. You're just standing back and waiting for things to happen. You've got the King of Swords over here. There looks like there's some kind of legal issue that might be coming in with regards to this previous relationship that you are in. So maybe you're waiting for a judgment to come. Maybe this is why you haven't established or tried to go into a new relationship. Maybe you want closure from this previous relationship. And it looks like you're waiting for some kind of judgment to come in as well. And this person, they're also waiting, it seems, for that judgment. So both of you seem to be in a phase where you are sitting and waiting for this relationship to come to a legal end. So if you're in some kind of marriage, or if you were in a marriage, maybe you are both waiting for that judgment to come through before you all decide. Because this person seems to be somebody that is, with the King of Swords, King of Rods, they're really somebody who really doesn't care much about what happens to the next person. They're very independent. They do their own thing, and they really can't give 2 hoots about what you think. They come across as being almost a very harsh energy, in the sense that they get on with things and they really don't care what you think, and whether you're upset by the whole thing or whatever happened. They're getting on with their own lives. So this person is very, very self-sufficient and does their own thing. Like I said, they might be somebody who is very prominent, a businessman, somebody who is very, very high up there. But you both seem to be waiting for some kind of judgment to come through, maybe waiting for that legality to come through, the case to be sorted out, and you are looking for a relationship, but you are being restricted or prevented from moving forward with these. You can see there's a gate that's closed, so that pathway of finding that new relationship or starting a relationship seems to be closed to you at the moment, while you're waiting for this decision to come in. Okay, so let's see what is going on with the Power Tarot. Let's see what they've got to say. So the Four of Michael says that insights that come from quiet meditation, a need for sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So this particular situation has got you up and about and very, very anxious and not really getting any rest. And it says that you need to actually take some downtime. You need to actually go and get some rest and de-stress. Maybe take a holiday is a good idea. And you've got the Two of Ariel over here. It says it's important to be balanced, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work more fun. So you're really busy doing things. You're multitasking, juggling things, getting things done. And I think that's how you're distracting yourself by doing a lot of things at once. Just getting yourself busy in order for you to cope with that situation. And you might be having a bit of financial loss, so you might be having a bit of money problems as well. And maybe, as it says, you might be working 2 jobs. Just in order to make ends meet. So it could be that you are also just focusing on work because you're working so hard. Then you've got the King of Michael over here, which says wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Now, this is also a card of justice. So this is usually a legal system card, so it's usually a card where you're waiting for a judgment. And you've got two of them here. You've got one in the main read, which says you're waiting for a legal decision, waiting for a judgment to come through, and this is how you're going to get closure. And it seems like with the King of Michael, you're also waiting for a judgment to come through. So it seems like once this judgment comes through, or whatever legal outcome comes through, then this is the thing that is going to allow you to get closure and move on. So at the moment, you're ending a relationship right now that wasn't working out for you. You haven't started a new relationship. You're still waiting for some kind of legal issue or legal judgment to come through before you move on. It also advises for you to take some rest, take some downtime with the Four of Michael, because you're very, very stressed out. And, you're very devastated with this Tower card because it's, it's attacked your confidence as well. You gave this relationship up because this person, they were liars. They were very much a liar, and maybe this relationship has caused, loss of money as well. So it's going to be a time for healing for you. So take some downtime, take a holiday, get some new perspective on things. And once you do that, and once you get a resolution of the situation, once this legal judgment comes through, you will be able to move on. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments. And don't forget to watch the 2019 reads that I put out next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.